Taurus, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a money reading for you. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not personal. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless, so take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to be pulling a wisdom of the oracle here for you. Let's get right into it. To start you off, maybe see where your head's at, maybe see where your head should be at. When it comes to your money or your career. Somebody's worrying about their career and what they should do next. Somebody went to school. Somebody went to school, but you don't want to, now you're realizing you don't want to work in that field. It's always time to change up, right? Do what makes you happy. Don't stay in something you don't want to do. I don't care how much money it is, you know. It's best to go with what makes you happy, okay? Let's see here. We have Observer, and we have Chaos and Conflict. Yeah, that really feels like what I was feeling here. About really having a little bit, some conflicts within your thinking. And you got Observer, which is like you're looking at how things are going. You may have applied for a job and got a job, and now you're into it, or a training class of some sort. I feel like you're kind of like, you know, thinking about quitting already, because you don't want to fail at it, but you're like, I don't think I'm going to be happy doing this. You're already unhappy. I think there's rude people there. I think you've had encounters that you're not happy with. Not what they put in the brochure, right? And you're looking at the fact that you thought you knew. I feel like you had this solid print, this pattern out, what you wanted to do, and that you were going to do this. And then you get the opportunity, and it's not what you thought it was, and you're not happy already. Okay, let's read from the book on these to see what else may be said here. We have the number 49. Observer, essential meanings: perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. The oracle's message: most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Prosperity. It is an advantageous time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. Trust spirit. The perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious. Watch the miracle unfold. This kind of feels like it's saying, hold on, keep going the route that you're going. You may change your mind. But also, if you're not happy right at the start, there may be something that changes your mind along the way. You may have dealt with the wrong people to that, and you know, some people, they've been doing things for a very long time. They only want things their way, and they may not. I feel like once you're not, if you are like, say you're starting a new training or a job, you're going to be able to do things a little bit differently once you're really on your own, okay? I want to say to somebody, making your own little rules as you go along. You have to maintain some kind of ruling that they want for the job or the business, whatever. But I feel like along the way, afterwards, you find your own means of doing it easier or what is more comfortable for you. So that may be what's being said here as well. We have Chaos and Conflict. Essential meanings: disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. The Oracle's message: opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Okay, prosperity message: circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be assured that there is divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the truest parts of yourself remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. I feel like not giving up. If you think you're going to run into getting into trouble with whatever it is, the conflict that you're having right now in this space, I feel like you may want to. If you're very unhappy with what's going on, it could be just if you're maybe you're bumping heads with. I feel like somebody bumping heads with somebody, and this person won't always be there. Okay, you won't always have to deal with this person. This is just something that you have to go through in the beginning of a process, I feel. I feel like saying hold tight. All right. This may turn out differently than you think it will. All right, Taurus, let's get into the body of your read. Whoa, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Not overlooking a good thing. You may be distracted by some negative aspects of whatever. This could be, I feel like for some of you, it's a new job. Not liking the person that's training you, possibly. Having a kind of bumping heads. Maybe they're I feel like they say sarcastic things. I want to say the word sarcastic. They maybe like they make you feel like you're stupid. You know, they make you feel like you because you don't know the job yet. They're supposed to be training you. And they make the things they say, I don't think for part of it, I don't think that they mean harm. Some might, you might be dealing with an ass, but I think for some of you, it's their personality. Maybe they don't like training people as well, and they have a tendency. Maybe they're what do I want to say? A veteran at whatever it is. The company they want them to train people or to orient people to the job because they're a veteran and they're supposed to know everything and tell you everything. But in the meantime, they've become bitter because it distracts from their job and they don't really want to be a trainer or whatever. And this may come out wrong. You may see the bad side of them at first, but I feel like you warm up to them. So don't overlook a gem and don't overlook what they're telling you, even through their sarcasm or through their, I feel like being rude, somebody being rude. I feel like it's just because they don't want it. They didn't choose to be the orienter. They didn't choose to be the trainer. Okay, for some, not everybody, but for some of you. So please don't, this could be a positive outcome for you, but you're going to look at this negative stuff because of the way somebody acts. I always said that over the years in nursing. They always seem to put new people with jerks, people that didn't want to train. They don't want to, they don't train properly because they're so busy worrying about how they don't want to train, that they don't tell the right things. They don't direct people properly and what to do. They just leave them when they go to their breaks. They just leave them and don't tell them where to go for break. I mean, it gets bad, and I feel like somebody's dealing with this situation. And this could be you may have hired somebody to teach you business, right? Or teach you some kind of, this could be a teacher. This could be a teacher as well. Like maybe you're in school and you're trying to get through courses to do, I feel like, because I'm feeling business, like business management or something to that effect. I feel like hotel management for somebody. I don't know, that just popped in my head. You may be going to school for something and this teacher is like terrible. Like they're just, maybe they're just done. Maybe they got issues going on at home, and it's reflecting on how their course and how they're teaching it. And I feel like there's chaos in it. It's making it hard to follow. I feel like doing a one-on-one would help with if it comes down to a professor or something like that, and let them know that you're very confused at the situation and how it is. I think that they will be very helpful. Okay. All right. What else do we have here for Taurus? To do with their money. Somebody wants to know about their money. Is the money coming in that they've been waiting for? Let's go there. Ooh, wow. Uh-oh. Somebody waiting on money, and here is this. Okay. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, overshadowing the read. This is about contracts in a money read. Contracts, commitments, signing off, or devoting yourself to devoting yourself to something. Very positive. Okay. 5 of Cups. We go from the 4 to the 5. 4 in the reverse to the 5. This is telling you not to overlook a good thing if you see it. And this is telling you not to focus on those bad things. Because there's going to be a tendency to. Thinking that something is negative, and there's positive aspects to what it is that you're going through right now. You just can't see it yet. You have the 7 of Wands here in the reverse. Well, in the upright, this is kind of like struggles, things getting the upper hand, but don't let things overwhelm you too much. I feel like saying you may have in the past quit things, jobs, school, relationships, possibly because things become too overwhelming too quick. Okay, and it causes the chaos. Okay. I feel like saying don't let it overwhelm you. Don't keep looking at the negative here, because there's definitely a positive in it. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse here. The pages are messages or messengers. Somebody coming in here to help you understand some things, possibly. I do feel like this is... It's cups, so it's kind of about the emotional side of you, I feel. Don't let your emotions override the fact that for you to have prosperous time or a prosperous life or prosperous learning, whatever it is. I feel like it's in the reverse, because you need to stifle down those negative feelings of, I'm going to quit this, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to quit this relationship, I'm going to quit this job, I'm going to quit trying to do this business thing or quit school. I feel like you need to hush that voice up in your head that is telling you to that you may need to let go of whatever's going on. You have the 3 of Wands. If you hold tight long enough, I feel like you're going to see the difference. You're going to see a difference in how you feel about it, whatever your situation is. You have the 8 of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're going to have the tendency to quit it. For some of you, I feel like saying hold on. You should not do that. I feel like this may be you needing to leaving a situation, not leaving a situation, but leaving, beginning to see the better side of what's going on in the situation, and leaving that feeling, that or walking away from the negative feelings, and feeling better about what's going on. You have the 10 of Cups here in the reverse. I do feel like it's going to take some time. You will get where you need to be. I know this is in the reverse. I feel like you've had, I feel like, different attempts at having abundance and having things in life. You see other people with stuff that you want. I do feel like that you at times you didn't understand how much work it takes. Okay, and this in the reverse feels to me like past tense. and this may be what's weighing on your mind, that this isn't going to work out either, right? I do feel like you need to walk away from that. That's what it feels like. But it does feel very positive with the Lovers coming out here overshadowing. It feels like there is some positive movement forward, even though you're going to have to go through some things to get there. Okay? You just got to be strong. All right. Let's get some cards for clarity here for Taurus at this time. We have the Queen of Swords. Ask questions. If you are dealing with somebody, ask, and they're not telling you, or you feel like they're not training you properly, or someone isn't telling you what the things, really be clear in what you're saying. You have a voice, okay? I feel like you need to really listen to what they're saying, but also kind of see through this chaos that's going on with whoever it is you're having to deal with here, or the situation you're dealing with. I feel like questions need to be asked. You will be okay if you do voice to whoever what is going on in your mind, right? I'm not catching on to what you're saying. Is there another way we can do this? Whatever. You have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. That really feels like you're having a hard time learning, okay? The Knight of Wands in the upright is about growing and learning, and don't stop attempting. Don't stop asking questions. If you are trying to learn how to do, like, start a business on your own, I feel like somebody is, don't stop asking questions. You got to continuously ask questions. You got to continuously investigate and Google stuff and whatever you got to do. And I feel like there's going to be a tendency to give up with this in the reverse. You may have done it in the past. You gave up right before you were about to see some signs of progress. All right? Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams here. All right, Taurus. What else for Taurus? We have the Judgment in the reverse. And don't judge yourself for failures either. Don't judge yourself to the point of giving up something before you see the good outcome from it. Yeah, we are not going to keep these. I think this is saying that we're done with this deck. Way too much fell. We're done with the deck. I want to pull some other cards though, so we're going to pull out of another deck. Is there anything else that Taurus needs to know at this time? It has to do with their money or their career. What else is going on here? Anything they need to know about the outcome? The Fool. You don't know what's going to happen, right? Don't try to look too far ahead. You have the Observer, and you can step back and reevaluate what's going on. But I feel like you're at a time when you don't know where you're going. You don't know. Some of you just don't know. But you're going to take some risks. You need to take risks and go and do some things that you don't know anything about. Uncomfortable. Probably be a little uncomfortable here. These jumped out, so we'll keep them. We have the Four of Pentacles, holding it down, keep moving forward and buckle down with your money a little bit here. I feel like, because you're going to go through some rough times, some hard times for a little bit. You have the Four of Cups. Again, this time in the upright, there may be a tendency to overlook the fact that you have to hold back some money. You're going to want to spend. I feel like someone wants to spend. This may be about taking risks and spending money, not holding on to money when you should, because something will come up. You have the Lovers again. You have the Magician in the reverse. You have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You have Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Someone within taking a risk. I feel like this is a series of events. You take a risk on something that you don't know about. You hold on to this idea of what it is you want, and you may be holding on to the outcome. Instead of letting things flow naturally, you're trying to push the outcome and what it is you want. You have the Four of Cups here. This is going to cause you to overlook some things. You may have a job offer or go to apply for a job, right? You may have your heart set on something. I feel like you end up in a position that you really weren't going for. I do believe that you will sign anyway with these lovers. I feel like you're really going to sign up on something. You're going to sign to something, whether it be you're going to I feel like devoting yourself to a job or a some kind of a position here that it wasn't the one you applied for. Okay, you have the Magician in the reverse. Know that it is. I feel like it's in the reverse because you feel like you're trying to manifest something good in here. You were hoping for a certain thing. You get something else in the place of it. That's all I can say. I feel like there's definitely something happens. You go do something in a way that you're not used to doing. You get a different outcome than you expect, but I feel like it ends up being a good one. You have the Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes for if you asked a question. It's also a gift. This is going to give you the income you need, the money that you need, whatever it is that you get. You end up, I feel like, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, stress is being over, okay? The Nine of Swords can be about being kept up at night or stressing. I feel like focusing on something. This may be also saying don't focus on the fact that you didn't get the job you wanted, because the one that you got is going to see you through, okay? And then you have the Ten of Wands, which is, the Ten of Wands is about, it could be about carrying wisdom through, learning some things, right? It could be about, taking the knowledge that you have and moving forward with it in life. It's in the reverse. It also can be about burdens. It also can be about, with it in the reverse, relieving some burdens off of you. Only pay for what you are responsible for, I feel like saying to somebody. Wow, okay. I'm going to put these up on top of each other here. Our room is becoming limited here. So don't worry about it. I feel like it's going to turn out for the better. Something is going to happen. It's not going to be exactly what you want. I'm throwing cards on the floor. But it's going to turn out better than you ever imagined, okay? We're going to pull some message cards. Well, that was quick. We have Goddess, healing feminine energy. Don't let yourself be taken out or taken down, I feel. Tap into your universal energy here. I feel like readjusting your priorities, needing to definitely changes, adjusting yourself to some changes that will be coming up here that you have no control over, but will be for the good. If you wanted some good things in life, you wanted more money, you wanted a better job, it may not seem like the thing that you want at the time, but it will turn into it, I feel like saying. So hold on. Perseverance, there we go. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. Wow, I was just saying that. All right, let's pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle to close the read for you, Taurus. I will not be reading from the book. I'm just going to tell you how it makes me feel. All right. We have nourishment, nourishing the mind, body, and spirit. Make sure you're taking care of yourself along the way. Your mind, I'm thinking about your mind. Like, don't let stresses overwhelm you too much that you quit something. Because I really feel like whatever you're working on right now is very positive. It's going to be a very positive outcome. Okay? But don't overwork yourself either. Make sure you're eating right. I feel like saying to someone, eating the right things to keep your energy up. You may be starting a day job, and you're not used to that. So you need to have a good breakfast in the morning, I want to say. All right. Taurus, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.